And we move to the next one, Elon Musk, and you can find weed almost everywhere. That's the beauty of the fragrance. Yeah, it's a mystery. It's a mystery.
Bonjour, mon ami.
Welcome to our channel.
Today we will speak about perfumes with cannabis.
This quite new direction that recently pop up more and more, and it's quite mysterious fragrances that use. All of them have kind of mysterious feeling or something dreamy.
So not all of them has the note of cannabis. Some of them remind the smell of
actually,
cannabis.
only one don't have a note of cannabis, but most of the people, when they smell, they say, "Oh, it smells like weed."
Let's start with something light. I don't know.
I would say there's something more mass-pleasing, and mass-pleasing will be Narcotica. This one is a signature fragrance for Narcotica. So this fragrance is woody, slightly black peppery and cannabis, and kind of reminds me of Bois Imperial, but a little bit more darker, more rich.
And with cannabis.
For my nose, cannabis here is not so obvious.
But you still smell it. It's mixed with other notes, but you can feel it.
For me, it's kind of dark forest, and I would say this one is a subtle. It's not like Narcotica made perfumes all except the Parfum, so it's really concentrated. And with this fragrance, I would say it's too projecting, to stay in power. Like it's like 6 to 8 hours, pretty confident. Not like other Narcotica's fragrances, but if you like something woody, soft, a little bit dark, wet wood after the rain, slightly peppery note.
Move to the next one.
Yep.
Cannabis fragrance, Sweet Leaf. I forgot. Sweet Leaf is the name of the song?
Yeah, it's the name of the song, yeah. This fragrance is mostly... The hair is like obvious.
Yeah.
You can feel cannabis from the beginning. It's not only cannabis, it's eucalyptus as well.
Yeah, it's like...
So it's slightly medicinal, slightly herbaceous.
Like fresh cannabis, you know, like green.
Something green in this fragrance, yes. It have a facet, a little bit of a grapefruit, as here it have a grapefruit actually.
Yeah, I guess yes, because you can feel it.
Yeah, something citrusy and fresh in the beginning. And I would say, yes, this one is from these 5 fragrances, best-selling cannabis fragrance in our store. But it's not only because of the scent, it's also because of the price range. It's accessible from others. From others, yeah.
I like the scent. I'm not sure if I can wear it, but
I have a feeling.
It sounds nice.
I have a feeling this fragrance for dreamy persons who create something, who write something, painters.
Yes.
Because it's kind of when you smell it, it's kind of dreamy. You have this feeling of something dreamy, of nostalgia. At the same time, you just go in somewhere in your mind. Pretty nice. I wouldn't say all of these fragrances today have any season.
And I guess
absolutely unisex and don't have any seasons. All of them pretty applicable. Number 3 will be Narcos'is, which is Vertus. And Narcos'is fragrance about rhubarb, mango, extremely complex. If you take a look on a pyramid,
it's a mix of a lot of notes.
This fragrance is definitely, the cardamom, it's coffee, rhubarb, mango, so many things here.
But there is no cannabis.
No cannabis.
Yeah, and just remind something from the smell.
Yeah, I think it's a combination of rhubarb and mango skin, have this feeling, because every time when I smell mango skin from Wilhelm Perfumery, I get something similar to this fragrance, this cannabis-like. If you're not boggling your mind about sweet part, but after the sweet part. Yeah. Absolutely mysterious fragrance. One of my favorite fragrances of all the time that I wear mostly in the summer. But it's always compliment getter for me, since everyone compliments me with like how mysterious you today. And I think that's the vibe of cannabis fragrances. I heard some reviewers said about 8 hours on my skin stays. It's a beast mode, stays 12 hours. This one is not safe blind buy if you're not sensitive, because it's pretty projecting and you can smell it on yourself pretty much.
Next one
will be Behioue from Renier Perfumery. Renier, he's a painter and he created his fragrances after he create the picture.
Yeah.
What about his fragrances? He's from Czech Republic. All Extrait de Parfum, all of the fragrances are extremely complicated. Even not like Narcos'is. Narcos'is is more wearable. Behioue will be something more challenging. If you like to dig into this cannabis, patchouli,
This earthy feeling, you know, I don't feel cannabis like so obvious here. Like first it go with earthy feelings.
yeah, it's pretty hard to understand this fragrance. For me, this one is still a mystery because of the complexness. I see if you like dark fragrances, like very dark, Renier will be something interesting for you. Also, if you're a fragrance collector, if you have already your nose already experienced, Behioue can be something that will be interesting for you to explore the deepness of the fragrance. Hard to say about mass appealing side of this fragrance, since it's extremely hard. For me personally, it's hard to wear this fragrance because it's like
yes, and it's hard to feel on someone, you know, this fragrance. I feel
I'm not sure like about someone because every fragrance, you know, sits on every skin in different
I mean,
way.
for me, like I don't know, it's too dark. Maybe
Yeah.
I can imagine like so smart person who wear it. Maybe I don't know who achieved everything in this life and have like this strong energetic.
Elon Musk?
No, I don't think so.
No. And we move to the next one. This one is a bark from Perfumery. This brand comes from United Kingdom. What I can say about this fragrance, absolutely unusual in how they create the fragrances. Same with Renier, less complicated, but in a pyramid, but much deeper in a fragrance. Fragrances are always something, for me, exactly. This one is a mango with a bit of rosewood and cannabis.
I can feel mango. I just feel the fragrance, like complex fragrance, and I can catch any notes.
For me, this fragrance 100% reminds me of fresh mushrooms in a forest. Like forest mushrooms when you go.
Yeah, maybe yes.
And absolutely, like.
But I can catch the fruity notes. I even can't understand
What
the
is
group,
this?
like for family of the fragrance. What is it? It's
Perfumery is like this. It's really hard to get what's inside, what note can you feel. Everything mixed so well. Yeah, it's a mystery. It's a mystery. Yeah, I will try to repeat. It's kind of sweet, woodsy, earthy.
Wet, something wet. Maybe wet wood, I don't know. Interesting.
It is so hard to get this fragrance. That's the beauty of the fragrance when you cannot understand. There's plenty of choice nowadays, especially if it comes to European market, since regulations there still pretty strict, and they not, for them cannabis is something more exclusive. In the style of exclusive, perfumers really like to use it. I see here in North America it's quite different because regulations is much easier and you can find weed almost everywhere nowadays. And since it's everywhere, people don't feel that it's something exclusive. It's for most of the people here in Quebec, it smells something really ordinary. Like all of the cannabis fragrances smell something like really ordinary, like a beer from a local store. That's all.
So the most obvious cannabis.
I would say this one for me is the best one.
No, just like where you can feel like obvious cannabis note.
Yeah.
It's in this perfume. I still feel it in Narcotica as well. Others, what remind cannabis, it's Vertus Narcos'is. Into this one, I don't feel.
Yeah.
I don't feel cannabis, like obvious cannabis feelings.
I really enjoyed this fragrance. I extremely enjoyed this fragrance. This ambience, how it stays on my skin, everything attached to really good memories in my brain. And Narcotica will be something quite different, dark forest, natural, which I really like as well. Not my style. I would say like number 3 for me will be this one. Yeah, it's bark. Even though it's hard to wear, the structure I can understand on my skin. by the end of the day, it's become something like really woodsy and comforting, like a bark of the tree. That will be number 3 for me. And number 4 most likely will be Sweet Leaf. Not my style of fragrances, but I think it's a fragrance for dreamers. And number 5, Renier. This one is for someone who really like something really dark, even like dirt, wet dirt. Not my style, but there's plenty of people who like fragrances like this.
Okay.
Thank you for watching. Hope you to see you soon.
See you in the next video.
See you.